And a lot of reaction pouring in after the president makes an executive decision on guns. That new executive orders tightens rules on guns and requires background checks on many more gun sales in America.
Citing mass shootings such as Columbine High School in 1999, Virginia Tech in 2007, and Sandy Hook Elementary School in 2012. The president displayed emotion at today's White House announcement.
Every time I think about those kids, it gets me mad.
Currently, a background check is not required for private gun sales, and it's the same for sales on the internet in many states. But these executive orders pave the way for additional background checks and for more FBI examiners for round-the-clock checking of gun owners. The NRA not in agreement with the announcement, tweeting President Obama's executive orders will do nothing to improve public safety. Republican presidential candidates such as Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio said they are against the president's orders, and they vowed to roll them back if they are elected to the White House. Not surprisingly, Governor Greg Abbott not agreeing with the executive actions today. He said the orders are trampling on the Bill of Rights.
So how would President Obama's order specifically impact Texas? KXAN's Erin Cargile is outside Red's indoor gun range in Oak Hill with the answer.
Shannon, not only can you come here for target practice, you can buy a gun here at Red's, and by law, because they are a licensed gun dealer, they have got to run a background check every time someone buys a firearm. But it is the private person-to-person sales that could change. Right now, a background check is not required.
Those two people meet, exchange funds, and there are currently no requirements from the ATF. Other than it is against the law to sell to somebody that you know or have reason to believe is federally prohibited from owning or possessing a firearm.
Kent Morrison gives firearms training and owns a security company here in Austin, so he has to be on top of the current state gun laws. He also wants to clear up the statement or thought that anyone can go online and buy a gun in Texas and avoid a background check.
You can't buy a gun online without going through a background check. If you find somebody online in your state and meet with them, it's not an online sale, it's a face-to-face sale.
And when it comes to someone buying a gun online from out of state, that transaction has to go through someone with an FFL. That is a federal firearms license. They run the background check. If the buyer passes, then they get the gun. Live in Oak Hill, Erin Cargile, KXAN News.
Erin, thanks. As far as open carry in Texas goes, last night we reported it was illegal to carry guns inside of a church. Well, not long after, some of you questioned us on that statement, and we did some digging today. Until recently, it was illegal to carry a gun in a church, but over the past several legislative sessions, lawmakers have decided to treat a church like a private business. That means it's up to each church to decide their own policy on guns.